Who all got in here? We got Team Wolf, Pete Cartridge, Postcard House, Panama ADC, Margo, hello, DG, hello, Trips, Tiki Bob, hello. Let me get a give we go. There we go. Hey, Steve. Oh yeah, my mods hiding. Zaza, Static, hello. Yeah. Hey, Bar, how you doing? So, I really don't have a whole bunch tonight. I mean, I do, but I don't, if that makes sense. Um, hey, Connie. Hello. So I mean, you can holler out a state if you want. I have limited, I mean, I got a shit ton of states, but it's probably the wrong states. I was just going to do kind of pounders and half pounders. I got a box from Dave down here by my feet that I was just going to probably do. Atlantic City. It would be mixed in with. Did we blow through? I think we finished New Jersey last week. Hold on, let me look. Ohio. Huh, I may have finished New Jersey a couple weeks ago. I'm looking behind me. I don't see any. Yeah, Dave's box. It's a nice place to be. Hold on, let me see. Ohio, New Hampshire. Yeah, I think we finished. Oh, wait. It might be hiding. It's hiding. And it's not much. Right off the bat, it's New Jersey. It's just a couple cards shy. Yeah, I just reloaded New York. Let me see. I've been listening the hell out of New York. Mass. Okay, we got this is like three cards shy of a half a pound. And we got New York, Mass. Hold on, I gotta get my butt up. Mass. I've been listening the hell out of Maine too. There's Mass. Okay, New York, Mass. Okay, we'll get started with that. Here's Jersey. Oh, before I get started, man, it's warm. My freaking AC went out yesterday. So we've been without AC since yesterday afternoon. No AC today. Thankfully, it's kind of cool, but the house is warm. Oh, my unit's like 20 years old, so it's like, oof, it could be bad. I'm not looking forward to. They're coming out Monday, but ouch. Yeah, but yeah, I've been listing like I've done 3,600 listings in almost 4 weeks. I've been doing about 1,000 listings a week. And I'll tell you right now, I come down here to, I've been pulling Maine out. I'll grab a pound or 200 New York cards. And I've been listing what has been sorted for whatnot. So I don't know how, uh, how much longer if and I can do 100 listings in an hour. So I don't know how much longer I'm going to be doing this type of format. I've already canceled Tuesday shows, and I've signed up for several. Uh, hey, how you doing? I've signed up for several raid trains, so I'm gonna probably limit myself to Saturdays and raid trains. So Paperpalooza next weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I can't remember what time it starts. You can see everybody has this Edwardian, Victorian, whatever looking lady. I am the anchor. I haven't done an anchor for a raid train for quite a while. I only have like 13 lots loaded right now. Whole bunch of real photos, Valentine's. Uh, Yeah, still using 6-bit. Um, so I'm on Saturday, 9 o'clock. We'll go through. I probably have another 15 lots to load in, so we'll be going for quite a while. Yeah, 6 bits, 6 bits, 6 bits, and I've been doing 100 an hour, and it's been going pretty darn well. Rika 503. Just a little stack, Minneapolis, and there's another card in there. So 3 cards. There you go. Congrats. But yeah, check that out. And I'm also I'm in that world of paper, getting rid of my scrap. And then I'm in a sweet rides where it's all transportation, and I pulled out of my cherry pick stuff, and I got a stack like that of transportation. So we're gonna get started here. This is New Jersey. So we got there's Atlantic City there. That's Haydenfield. That's a church. Another church in Atlantic City, Newark. I don't know what that is. My eyes ain't good. There's a firehouse in Bound Brook. This is Woodstown Fenwick Monument. There were 2 so far in here. There's Atlantic City hotels. There's a church in Atlantic City, Newark, Bound Brook, firehouses. You're getting Zaza this whole lot. So it's just a couple cards shy. It's 7.6 or 7.7 ounces. So it's the whole lot, a half a pound of cards. I'm just doing all the Jersey. Here's a church in Newark, another military park in Newark. That's Anheuser-Busch Brewing Hall, Newark. There's New Brunswick, Jersey, a high school. That is something. Presbyterian Church, Daretown, New Jersey. Don't know Daretown. Boathouse in Newark. There's Lakewood, Georgian Court. There's a nice diving pier in Keensburg. There's Ocean City. That's the Beach Patrol headquarters. There's Asbury Park, 6th Avenue. I'm going to start it for $8. It's probably 45 cards in here. There's Wildwood Hotel Sheldon. Not my prices on these. Plainfield, Jersey. Multi-View. There's Asbury. That is, what is that? Madison Avenue. There's Westwood, Terrence Drive. Not too many Atlantic City. Some of the lots, this is like the last lot of Jersey I have. Some lots, it's all Atlantic City. Patterson Church, Florida Lee, Wildwood Boat. Everybody, thanks for coming on in. There's Wildwood Crest Arch. There's Woodstown, Jersey Public School. That is how about would you like to live in Buttsville? That's the new state highway, Buttsville, Jersey. There's Salem County Building, Wildwood High School. Oh, what's this one? Kings Highway, Moravian Church, Old Man's Creek. I don't know where that is. Old one, pre-1908. A couple of those. There's Atlantic City, Steeple Chase Pier. There's the Steel Pier. That's no, that's an older one. Is it? This one's a little sus. It's just, I don't know about this one. This may be a repro. I'm not, it's just too shiny and weird. I don't like that one. Hey, Melissa, how you doing? Atlantic City, the Lighthouse. That is the Terrace Motel. That's Atlantic City. There's West End, New Jersey, Old Something Lodge. West End, Woodgate Avenue. There's Wildwood by the Sea, Greetings Churches. There's a boardwalk in Atlantic City. There's Atlantic City Marvin Gardens. That's Atlantic City Boardwalk. Atlantic City Sand Artist. There's Atlantic City Lifesavers. Relaxing Atlantic City Beach View. That's a hotel. Seaside Hotel, Atlantic City. Senator Hotel, probably Atlantic City. It is. And a dual view, that one. So again, it's a couple. I'm shipping it at the half-pound lot, but it's a couple bricks shy. Okay, here you go. All these cards. There's Atlantic City, Haydenfield, Atlantic City, Newark, Boundbrook, the fire department, Woodstown, Newark, Anheuser-Busch, I think it was Newark, New Brunswick. I've forgotten already. Newark, Lakewood, Keensburg, Ocean City, Life Saving, Asbury Park, Wildwood, Plainfield, Asbury, Westwood, Patterson, Wildwood, Woodstown, something like that. Buttsville. I want to live in Buttsville. Salem, Wildwood, something. Old Man's Creek, Atlantic City. Hey, how you doing? Thank you very kindly. Appreciate that. Hey, Karen, how you doing? Thank you. What was that? A half a pound. Hey, how you doing? So yeah, I'll be doing Tuesday. Except Tuesdays I've pretty much canceled. Um, we'll be doing rate trains and Saturdays. Saturdays probably be half pounders and pounders. I also got a whole bunch of ephemera behind me on the floor, so we can hit that too. Oh, I didn't even see. I didn't even do anything. Okay, I guess we have 45 half pounders. That's fine. I don't think we're gonna get there, but we'll get there. New York. It's a hospital in Bath. I don't know. It's on the back. This is Bear Mountain, Bemis Heights, Albany, Buffalo. There's Buffalo, Library, Buffalo. What's this one? Equitable Building in New York. That's a New York Singer Building. New York, Radio City, Hotel Victoria, Martha Washington, New York. Yep, New York. Looks like New York City, Brooklyn, New York City, Old Street View in Nicollet Avenue, probably New York City, 1906. Looks like a hotel lobby. New York, Night View, Park Row Building in New York. Financial District, New York, same thing. Woolworth Building, Columbia, New York City, YMCA, New York, Central Park, New York, Long Island. I listed a whole bunch of New York. Was it this morning or last night? Crap, I can't remember. I listed about 300 cards today. Hellgate Bridge, New York. What's this one? Flatiron Building, New York. Columbia University, Cooper Square, New York. Bridge, George Washington Bridge. Albany, what is this? D&H Journal Building. That is in Binghamton. There's Columbia University again. I don't know. It's on the back. Looks like New York City. New York. Pennsylvania Railroad, New York. When I'm saying New York, it's city. New York City, Hudson Terminal. Everybody, thanks for coming on in. MetLife. That is Soldier Sailor Monument, New York City. Hotel McLovin. City College, New York City. Times Square, Pepsi Cola sign. Ooh, what's this one? Underground Road. Oh, the subway. Why don't you just call this subway? Broadway Hotel Piccadilly. So there is your half a pound. Everybody, thanks for coming on. Half a pound of New York. I think it was 9 ounces, so a little fat. There's New York. We had Bath. That was what Roxbury Inn, Brockport. All these New York. A lot of New York City. Half a pound, 50-ish. All these. A lot of New York City. Some night view buildings, mostly city, some Buffalo, Columbia. All these cards around 50. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. And then we have Mass coming up next. I think it was like 10 ounces or so. Thank you, Postcard Ham. So when I've been grabbing a stack of these, like I said, I grab, I don't know, 200. And I've been listing them pretty much between $6 to $12. So let me see. PC Hound. Thank you. That was, oh, I should probably write New York. That'll help me remind myself. There we go. Next, Mass and Maine. I've been listing those about the same thing, 6 to 11 bucks. If there's a real photo, I might do $14, and they've been doing pretty well. Okay, Mass. Uh, I mean, there are some you just look at and saying, this looks pretty good. But I mean, I know I've sold stuff for $8 that probably. So no, I'm not doing research. It's just really speed. Because if I can sell a main or a postcard for $8, then I'd be happy with that. But New York, I research a little bit more, and I mean, you can look at my solds on eBay. You'll see a lot of Maine and New York in there recently. Because they're doing pretty good. But yeah, 100 an hour, 50 every half hour. I'm sorry, yeah, 50 every half hour. Okay, Martha's Vineyard Island, Martha's Vineyard. And today, yeah, just because with research, it's like I could research a card, and it was like, oh well, it's only an $8 card, but then you come across one who listed it for 17 or 21 bucks, and it freaking sells. So it's just like, I'm gonna make money on an $8 card, or I might lose a little bit. So it all averages out. But I've more than doubled my eBay sales in the last 2 weeks, 3 weeks, almost 3 weeks. This is a church in Arlington, Mass, Taunton, Mass, Historical Hall. There's Templeton, Mass, Great Barrington. Yeah, Concord, Mass, Salem, Mass, Greenfield, Mass. Sounds like we got some thunder boomers coming in. Valley, something Deer Valley, Berkshire Hills, Mohonk Trail, Boston, Suffolk Downs horse racing, Street View, Gloucester, another Gloucester, Drying the Nets, Lobsterman's Shanty, Gloucester High School and some river, Lexington, Mass. I don't know. Looks like an antique store. The Lobster Pot Shop. Looks like an inn. This is I don't know what this is. Swampscott, Mass. Has some name. But yes, like cards like this, 7 6 7 bucks without even looking in or selling. Anyway, Winthrop. That's a yacht club. Highlands, Winthrop. This is Monson, Mass. Scarlet Letter, Hawthorne's House in Salem, Gloucester, Holyoke, Greenfield Street View, Cape Cod, East Somerville, Mass. A nice trolley car in midway between New Bedford and Fall River, Gloucester. There's Provincetown. I don't know what's on the back. Probably Provincetown, Provincetown. A little staining right there. Harbor Scene, Nantucket, Woods Hole. Nice map. Nebraska, Light Woods Hole, Cape Cod, Crease, Boston, Cape Cod, Fishing Boat. That is Library, Boston, Cambridge, Old Fishing Dude. There's a hand colored. Fitchburg, hand colored? Doesn't say hand colored, but sure the hell looks hand colored. Might, maybe not. Boston Town, Cape Cod, Cape Cod, Cape Cod, Cape Cod. Another lighthouse. Right, thanks for coming on in. I guess it's 10 ounces. I'll have to check it again. Steamer, New Bedford. Some gardens, a church, don't know. Should all be Mass. A little creasing or something up there. Provincetown, got a Pilgrim Dude. University of Mass, Provincetown, Cape Cod Street View. Nice. That's Main Street, Chatham, Nantucket. Nantucket map, Nantucket. Everybody, thanks for coming on in. Lowell, and a private mailing card, Lennox. Oh, not a private mailing card. Sure does look like it. Anyway, let me measure this. Measure this. 9.9. So 9.9 ounces, definitely 50 or more. All Mass, Martha's Vineyard. We had Taunton, Templeton, Great Barrington, Concord, Salem. All these Mass cards. We had Gloucester. There was no Worcester. No Wista. All this. If someone wants, thanks for coming in, everybody. If someone wants 2 to 3 pounds of ephemera, let me know, and I can do a lot of that. I got a half pound from Dave's box, and I got a pound from Dave's box. And then again, if you have some states of my depleted state categories, holler it out, and I'll see if I have it. There's just some like some of the most popular states I don't have. You done got them all. We're gonna go to Margo. Margo, thank you. Appreciate that. I still haven't. Hey, you unlock Sweet Pea, so make sure you use that coupon. Okay. Any states? I'll do a Dave's mix box. It's 8 ounces, but holler out a state if I can see if I have it. Okay, half a pound. This is somewhere in Freeport, Illinois. This is just mixed. It could be anything. Courthouse, Bryan, Ohio. Yeah, those are the states I don't have. I don't think. Nope. Nope. And no strike. So I'm out of Nevada, out of New Jersey, North Carolina. I'm out. I can hook you up with some North Dakota. That's close to. That's close. Let me see. Muskogee, Oklahoma, church. This is a church in Miami. Yep. Holiday Inn somewhere. Thousand Island, New York. There's a steamer in Thousand Islands at night. Arlington, Virginia. Brown Valley, Browntown. Home to Browntown. So in Virginia, there's Atlantic City Church. That's foreign. Seaside, Atlantic City. That's an old 1904. What's this one? I don't know. York, PA, maybe? Might be York, Pennsylvania. That's down in Virginia. There's a real photo. Don't know. Real photo of something. Christmas. That's a newer one. Looks like Florida, Cape Cod. Real photo foreign. That's Capri. Fire truck. Looks foreign. Steamer ship. There's Switzerland of Maine. What is that? Logs? Logging in Maine. Some old building. Old Town, Maine, Florida. That's a hotel in Nova Scotia. Get your ass to church day. Holston, Massachusetts. Looks like Nova Scotia, maybe. Ontario. Bridge. There's Juneau, Alaska. DC, Hojo somewhere. Dutch Haven, that's Pennsylvania. Lancaster. Another Hojo's. Florida, Alligator Guy, Florida. Don't know. That's a airport in Florida. What's her name? Wallace, governor there. That's Newport, Rhode Island, Providence, Rhode Island, Philly, Mint, probably Philly, Hardin County. Now, I'm not checking the corner. Some of these could have issues. Hopefully, you're looking. Hardin County, Kentucky, Provincetown, Cape Cod, Winthrop Beach, Mass, Atlantic City Boardwalk, Atlantic City. Looks like, what is it, like a life-saving station? I don't know. That's what it looks like. But that's just sun and ocean bathing in Atlantic City, Greenfield, Mass, Philly, Yep. Yeah. Oh boy, Ypsilanti, Michigan. That is Shangri-La in Florida, Chambersburg, PA, and Freedom Prayer. Get your ass to church day. Half a pound of miscellaneous. It's running. Freeport, Illinois, Bryan, Ohio. There's Oklahoma, Miami, Florida, Thousand Islands, New York. There's Thousand Islands, New York, Atlantic City. Nice seaside, Atlantic City, 1904. Someone wanted $6 for that. Real photo of someplace, of Christmas, a newer one. Real photo, Capri. All these other cards. Doo-doo-doo. It's been 2 weeks since I've done a show, and I can definitely feel I'm a little rusty. Oh, I thought it was done there at 14. Okay, there you go. half a pound. I can do a pound next, a mixed, unless again someone wants Simply Sue. Thank you. Someone wants a. I pulled this. This came out of Dave's box, and this pounder's going to come out of Dave's box. I just did two to Simply Sue. Thank you. Just to get some stuff rolling. This is a pound, so about 100, maybe a little bit over. Not most are unsleeved, but yeah, if someone wants some ephemera. We got a dog sleeping with chicks. That's Springfield, Mass. Lexington, Mass. Lexington, Mass. It's going to be a lot of Massachusetts. Milton, Mass. Duxbury, Mass. Clinton, Mass. Duxbury, Mass. That looks hand colored. Is hand colored. Hotel in Lenox, Mass. Waltham, Mass. Lowell, Mass. Wenham Lake. Looks like Mass. Lowell, Mass. Okay, I'll run one next here. Nanhat, Mass. What's this one? Connecticut River, Mount Holyoke, draggers and party boats. Greenfield, looks like Mass. There is Yellowstone. There's Yellowstone. Illinois State Park. Somewhere in Mass, Bedford maybe, Northampton. Big ass tree, don't know. There's Olean, New York. Oh, lovely. We have Fort Ticonderoga. Nice. That's an old one if you like that. More of that. Broadway Central Hotel, New York. There's New York Skyline or City View. You know what I mean? Whittingham, Vermont. Bennington, Vermont. Looks foreign. Looks like it was torn out of something. Versailles, White House, staining. Salisbury Beach, aerial view of the amusement park. Lynn, Mass. Attleboro, Mass. Adams, Mass. Marlborough, Mass. 1903. Adams, Mass. Again, East Northfield. There's New Hampshire, New London. Somewhere in Maine Island. That's somewhere in Mass. That's Jackson Park, Chicago. That's foreign. Metz. I don't know where Metz is. There's Watergate in D.C. Watergate in D.C. Corner missing in Hodgenville, Kentucky. I don't know where that is. Vorsthaven. Is that maybe like Denmark? I don't know. Maybe Bergen. Old stuff. Alexandria, Virginia. There's a lake in New Hampshire. White Mountains. Boston, Mass. Where's Wista? Elm Park. What is that? A high school in Quincy, Mass. Don't know. It's on there. I just couldn't read it quick enough. Boston. There's more Boston. Looks like Boston. There's a pig going in for a drink. First come, first serve. And we got some farm. That's Catskill Mountains, Catskills, Cambridge, some farm scenery, Maine, Portland, Maine. More of that. Camp Brookside, Lake Warren, Littleton, Mass. So I would list that probably in a heartbeat. Heart of the Mountains camp life looks like a Bedouin scene. Don't know. Everybody, thanks for coming on in. It's a pound of postcards. Lowell, Mass. Nantasket, Mass. High school in Lowell. Nantucket, Mass. Dude, DC, 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 DC. Harvard. That's Minneapolis, Minnesota. Has that been trimmed? I think that might be trimmed or just looks like it might be cut weird. Dixonville Notch. Garden of the Gods, Colorado, somewhere in Mass. Sunshine Above the Clouds. That looks like Boston. Keene, New Hampshire. World's Fair, New York. Philly. White River Junction, Vermont. Wista. Brockton, Mass City Hospital. Bristol, Vermont. Fairbanks Village, St. Johnsonville, Vermont. Everybody, thanks for coming on in. And pound of postcards. Uxbridge. Church in Uxbridge, over Massachusetts. Massachusetts. That's Barton, Vermont. Street View, White Mountains, New Hampshire. Wista, Mass. Hoosick Tunnel, Stamford, Connecticut. New York City. There's some mica on there. Oranges in California. Bridges in New York. Fitchburg, Mass. Lighthouses in Charlotte. Oh, there's a little corner missing. Charlotte and New York. I didn't know about that. Philadelphia, Philly. That's Fairmont Park Canal. Valley Forge in Philly. So lots of cards. There's that. I'll do like a pound and well, it's like 2 to 3 pounds of ephemera. I'll just grab some. Get up there. Here, okay, here you go. We had Dog with the Chicks. We had all those Massachusetts, Lexington, Milton, Duxbury, Clinton, Duxbury, Lenox hand colored. Somewhere else. Lowell, Nanhat, Boston, Maine, Holyoke, Mass. We had Yellowstone Park, Illinois State Park, New Bedford, Northampton, Olean, New York, Niagara Falls, lovely. Fort Ticonderoga, Niagara Falls again, 1900 something. New York, Whittingham, Vermont. We had more Vermont, some foreign, looks like they came out of something else. We had the White House, nice roller coaster aerial view here. All the Peter Parley, thank you. Appreciate that. Let me look at this ephemera. That was a pound. Peter Parley. Thank you. Okay. Hold on. Give me. I got a. Oh, that's a cool little. What are the big boards? Photos on cards, not CDVs. Shit, I can't think of the name. Oh, we got some of that. The only thing I don't like about this stuff is going to be big. I hate shipping this big stuff. And that's two. Let me get some more on here. What are those boards? What are those damn big? You'll see it here. I got to save some room for packing. So let me get close. Okay, there we go. Oh, shit, I can throw some more on there. Oh, that's appropriate. Very appropriate. Okay, this is 2 pounds. I don't know if you can see. It's 2 pounds, 10 ounces. I gotta say, save some room for a box and shit. So it's 2 to 3 pounds of ephemera. See what we got. Cabinet? Yeah, maybe it is. I just can't. My mind's not working, which is not a, which is usually. Okay, I might have to go up in the air a little bit. CDV? I thought the CDVs were littler ones. So Mother's Day Helper number 2, Drew. I don't know what this short play song special features. Winona Lake. When is this out of? I don't know when this. I don't remember. MCM. So 36 MCM XXXVI. Is that 36? I think it is. So it looks like we got some songs you can sing to Mother on Mother's Day. There you go. Mother, Carnations. That's appropriate. So there's that. Looks like 1936. Uh, Advertising. That's Beatrice. Oh, that's cool. 1910. I don't know what kind of tablet. I don't know what that is. Prescriptions out of St. Louis. Anyway, there's that. 1863. No. Is it really? Holy shit. Okay. Catalog Waterford Academy Teachers Seminary, Waterford, PA, 1862 to 1863. Huh. So that's Civil War era, isn't it? I didn't look through this stuff, so it's local. I mean, I know where this Wardensville is, right up the road, not too far, an hour or so. Waterford, maybe. Your farm equipment, take care of it and make it do better. International Harvester is it looks like a slight crease. Find a date. Introduction, checkup, probably the 30s, 40s, maybe. Seeding machines, electric motor. You got to lubricate your motor. So advertising, taking care of your farm equipment. I wish there was a date. I'm thinking 30s, 40s. It just says 916 down there. I don't think this is 1916. They wouldn't have had. Do they have farm machinery? I don't know. Anyway, there's that. Los Angeles Maps and Guides. Pacific Airlines. So that's in there. 2 pounds, 10 ounces. Colorado Springs. Oh, I get a postcard. What you get? You get that. Another one. Village Inn. Little map. Colorado Springs. Oh, thank you. 1958 calendar. Looks like Virginia, 1958. Looks like looks like the months are still there. Washington Cathedral. I don't know. Washington Cathedral. There you go. A little guide. Your guide to Disneyland. INA. Disneyland, Walt Disney, 1967. Your guide to Disneyland. Nice shape. So now they circled stuff. I guess what they wanted to see. Looks good. What's this? Atlantic Coastline Railroad, Richmond, Frederick, Potomac, Havana Special dining car service. So you got a menu. Shit. Probably should have looked at some of this stuff. I just buy the boxes and just I'll sell it on Whatnot. Huh. You can get sugar cured bacon and an egg for 65 cents. When is this? Havana, Atlantic Coast. I wonder if that's, I don't know what that is. It says 11/9/28. So I don't know if that's the date or location. Hmm. Yeah. Look at here. This says High Locks. Oh, H Locks. It's artist signed. Little guy and his bunny. So there's that. How about you can see some writing. Spring of 67 Disneyland Vacation Land. Can you see this good enough? Dolly Madison. So little guide from, I mean, you can look it up. It's going to take me another 5 minutes to go through this. Vacation Land, Disneyland, Winter, Spring 67. There is some writing. Magic and Miniature, Fly the Friendly Skies, Pirates, Color, Disneyland. So there's 2 Disneyland things in here. Advertising. I need to look through my stuff. But the thing is, I couldn't scan it. So if I can't scan it, it will get there. I'll write that down now. Give me a second. Maine, Pennsylvania, Ohio. Okay, we'll do that. Give me get through this. Well, this is the covers off of this. Souvenir of Baltimore. We'll add Florida. Give me a second. Florida. I know I have that stuff. So I think I need to go a little higher. You don't see my piggy toes. So we got, looks like pictures of Baltimore, but it's rough condition on the covers. Probably the teens or 20s. That's the pages are going to come off here. Let me see if there's no date. 1904, copyright 1904. But the cover's detached. Bundle of Joy. What is this? I don't know. Maytag. Maytag, maybe from the 40s, like a door hanger. But yeah, just cut them off. There's Bob Hope, the world of Bob Hope. Like a big magazine, Texaco ad on the back. Bob Hope. I saw Bob Hope. Came to my ship with his 1940s jokes in the 80s. I don't know when this was. I'm going to say that looks 40s or 50s, doesn't it? Thanksgiving Day. There's some tape. You can see the tape ghosting. Actually, there's tape still on there. USS Yosemite, AD 1957. So a menu from the ship. Those usually sell well. Welcome aboard Travel Training Station Center, Brainbridge, Maryland. Yeah. Who came out? Connie Francis? Did she come onto the ship? I can't remember. Bible Story Paper, whatever that is. Jefferson Memorial in D.C. Little pamphlet, probably from again the 40s or 50s. We're 56. Looks like a map for Massachusetts. We got the Grand Prix Cinerama. Oh, that might be Disney. This might be Disney. We'll get through this in a second. We'll get on to it. Cinerama. I thought there was something from Disney with the Cinerama. I could be wrong. We got look like Grand Prix. Or was that the movie? Was that a movie? Movie. Okay. Well, there's this, whatever this is for the Cinerama. I just had deja vu. It seems like I'd looked through something like this before. 1966. So that's in there. The Ice Capades, 18th edition. 1957 Ice Capades program. There's the back. Again, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, we still got more here. We haven't gotten to that kid yet. Ice Follies, 1956. Little discoloration on the front. Ice Follies, 1950 something. Look at this Valentine's card. It's a Hallmark card. That thing would be like $20 today. Has a metal spiral thing. Jeez. Okay. I can't scan that. So 1965. Is that a, what is that board? I can't remember. How about that kid with a bunny rabbit? So that's in there. We got seen some better days on those. What is this? Tourist's path cut in solid granite mountain somewhere in Sweden. Cabinet card. Thank you, Stampwiz. How you doing? And then a little fragile. A map. Los Angeles. I don't know. So anyway, there's a zip code. So probably what, 70s? Okay. I'm going to run it. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Here we go. This one's running. We got that going in reverse order. That's somewhere in Sweden. Real photo, kid, cabinet photo with kid with a bunny rabbit. 1965 Valentine's. We got the Ice Follies. We got the Ice Capades. We had the Grand Prix movie, Massachusetts. That USS Yosemite ship's menu from 657. We got the Bob Hope. We got the Maytag door hanger. 1904 Baltimore covers in rough shape. We had the Disneyland from 67. We got this print. This is probably the best one. Atlantic Coast Railroad menu. Maybe from 1928. A menu from the railroad. We got your guide to Disneyland from the 60s. DC 58. Who was that? Blue Tree. Thank you. That was nice. There was some good stuff in. And oh yeah, the Civil War era. Yeah, nice get there. I should look through my stuff. So that was Blue Tree. Thank you. The bad thing is it takes so long to get through. Okay, we're gonna go back to postcards. Now I gotta find a place to put this. I'll have to ship flat rate. Okay, I have to get my ass up. Maine, PA, Ohio. Okay, Maine. Yep. My Maine, there's 9 ounces of Maine, PA. I got a lot of PA. Let me see. We'll get back here. 10 ounces of Pennsylvania, Ohio. Let me see. Oh, it's damn near. There's 10 ounces of Ohio, Florida. And, oh, we can do better than that. 11 ounces of Florida. Pounds of Florida. I can do 11 ounces. Oh, you know what? Screw it. Okay. Hold on. That's gonna take me a while. I can't do a pound, but I can do 17 and a half ounces. Okay. Maine. Maine, PA, Ohio, and a pound of Florida. If what? How long is that going to take me? 20 minutes to get to Florida, but we'll get there. I've already forgotten how much that is. How much that weighs? Peaks Island, Maine, Portland, Maine. That's Bangor, Maine. Bangor. Augusta, Maine. Augusta House. Looks like Maine Logging Courthouse in Maine. Augusta Residence. YMCA Augusta. Skohegan. Theater Lakewood. Do we need to go? Why, yo, I hear thunder boomers. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. I wanna look at the radar to see if we got. Oh, get done with that. Right there. I got a little bit of rain coming. This is your. Ooh, look at this. This is coming right here. Ooh, nice. Okay. There's your break, your weather on the nines. Where'd I go now? Crap. Where'd I go? Hold on. We'll get back here. I just got to find my. I minimized my show. There we go. And we're back. Okay. Sorry. Back to Maine. Old Orchard, Maine, the Pier. That's Rockland, Maine. Portland, Maine High School. Lewiston and Auburn, Maine. Portland, Longfellow Square. Skahegan. Cape Elizabeth, Maine. Oh, Lewistown. Wells Beach. We're gonna be. If we lose power, I put my internet on a house backup system. I'm going solar hopefully soon. I got the batteries that will power my house for like a day, but I don't have I don't have the I did it backwards. I don't have the solar panels yet. Bar Harbor. Let me see. Portland, Maine. That's a church. Paul Bunyan. Is that Maine? I thought he was out west. Huh? Bangor, Maine. No, no. I think we can keep going. Because I put my Wi-Fi and my security camera on a battery. Just those two things, I can go about 2 weeks just powering those things. So if we lose power, oh, I got to worry about lights, huh? I'll turn the light on my flash on my phone. Waterville, Maine, multi-view greetings. Don't know. Portland, Maine, greetings. Somewhere in Maine. Portland. Let me see. Auburn, National S&L Bank. That's Portland Hotel. I just listed this one. It's a real photo. Center level. I think I put $12 on this. I had to look up what that like signpost is. The Severance Lodge. Yeah. So I just listed that for $12, I think. Let me see. Presque Isle, Maine Bridge. Um, Gatun Spillway, Rumsford, Maine. Portland, Maine. Bangor, Maine. Bangor House. That sounds like fun. Livermore Falls, Maine. Little church. That's Newport Lake. Somebody or Sebasticook or something. Sebasticook. Waterville Church. Little train crane. Naples, Maine. Bathing Beach. Colby College. Waterville, Maine. Thought it said Georgia. Bath, Maine City Hall. That looks like hand colored. Bangor, Maine. May not be. Private postcard. Old. That is Maine General Hospital. Might be in Worcester. Bath, Maine. Brewer, Maine Church. Looks like a restaurant. Another restaurant. Cape Elizabeth Casino. Looks like a hotel. Oh, well, there you go. Bring it home. First Parish Church. Looks like there might be a crease there. This is Lake Auburn Theater, Lewiston, Maine. Might be a crease. So that was half a pound of Maine, and Maine is running. Next will be PA, then Ohio, then a pound of well, 17 ounces of Florida. Here's all Maine. We had Portland, Auburn, Portland, Skowhegan, Cape Casino, Lewiston, Wells Beach, Portland, Lumberjack there, Waterville, Multi-View, Banner, Dual View Greetings. We have Portland again, Portland, Auburn. Where was that? That was Portland again. Real Photo. Like I said, I listed it for $12. He's listed for 11. Undercut me. Real Photo. Presque Isle, Maine. Rumford, Portland, Banger, the Banger House, Livermore Falls, Newport, Waterville, that little choo-choo train thing, Naples, Colby College, Waterville, Multi-View with a women's union. There you go. Bath. That looks hand-colored. It's not. Postcard down. Thank you. And it is warm. I have the fan pulling and doing stuff, but it's not, it's just blowing the warm air around the house. DC Hound. Thank you. Next, half a pound. It's a little bit more, I think, of Pennsylvania. Where's Pennsylvania? There it is. What was I got? 10 ounces, I think. Hey, Joe, how you doing? 10 ounces of Pennsylvania. For the Paper Palooza Saturday, still probably 50 to 100 large letter greetings. I'll do the street views, military. So I am down. I had 8 boxes of curated topics. I'm down to 2 now, 2.5, and that's a lot of that's going to Paper Palooza this weekend. Pittsburgh Blockhouse. There's Allentown Bridge, Duck Farm in Allentown, Allentown View, a lot of Allentown Church, Allentown Bridge again, Allentown High School. Saw that one. So it looks like it's going to be a lot of Allentown. Allentown Church, Allentown. Church, first there, ME Church. There's a Latrobe mark on it. There we got some Amish in Lancaster. That's Harrisburg, Market Square, Harrisburg Street View, another Street View, couple of those. Same place in Harrisburg. Got the trolley cars and the horse wagons. Harrisburg Executive Mansion that burned down. Hey, he probably doesn't live. I can't remember where Shapiro's thing got burnt. There's more Harrisburg. Children's Industrial Home, Harrisburg. Hyacinth Beds in Harrisburg. That's Harrisburg Courthouse. Aerial View, Harrisburg. A lot of Harrisburg and Allentown. Geez. Harrisburg. Same. There's what's his name's house. Eisenhower's Farm, more Harrisburg. There's Duncannon, Susquehanna River. Harrisburg. Birdhouse in Somerset, Delaware Water Gap. That's Hickory Park in Gilbertsville. Little Coca-Cola sign there. There's Amity Hall in Duncannon, Hershey Park Zoo, Bengal Tiger. I got a orangutan in Hershey Park Zoo. Duman's Dam, Kinzu Dam. That's right, Kinzu Dam being built. Pittsburgh Union Station, Pittsburgh Carnegie, Pittsburgh Hotel, Pittsburgh Oliver Building, and Pittsburgh Kaufman Building. Everybody, thanks for coming on in. Pennsylvania, a lot of Allentown, and there's Pittsburgh, and then all this was Allentown. Anybody go to Allentown? Oh, I can bring that closer if you want me to. Came across that the other day, and I was like, holy shit, this is probably from the 70s or 80s. And it was like, I know you zoomed in? A whole bunch of Harrisburg, and then other places. Next will be Ohio, and then a pound of Florida. all this Pennsylvania. So there's Hershey Park Zoo, Kinzu Dam being built, and then Pittsburgh, 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 Pittsburgh. All that cards. But yeah, it just like it's so appropriate. Every everything is old is new again. PC Hound, thank you. That's PA. Yeah, I saw George Carr. He came to a college too. I used to know the seven dirt or not. Well, I know the seven dirty words, but yeah, you know what they want? They want obedient workers, people who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly shittier jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, the reduced benefits, the end of overtime, and vanishing pensions that disappear the minute you go to collect it. And now they're coming for your Social Security money. They want your fucking retirement money. They want it back so they can give it to their criminal friends on Wall Street. And you know something? They'll get it. They'll get it all from you sooner or later because they own this fucking place. It's a big club and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club. Boom. True. I don't even when this was. You were not in the big club. Probably from the 70s or 80s, probably the 80s. I saw him in 80 something or other, but yeah. Preach. I probably lost a couple people on that one. I don't really fucking care. Anyway, here we go. Half a pound of Ohio. That's church in Cleveland. Shit. Motherfucker tits, fart, turd, twat. Sorry. It is a vulgar. I do have the vulgar thing. Uh, yeah, I like him. Anyway, moving on. Columbus, Ohio. There's Columbus, Ohio River, Portsmouth, Great Serpent Mound. Yeah, lots of people. I don't care. Fountain of Waters, Fair Arts Garden, Cleveland, Warren Park, Cleveland, Euclid Avenue, Street View, Mentor, Ohio, residence of President Garfield, City Park Bowling Green, Courthouse Bowling Green, Springfield Clark Memorial, Cincinnati Shelter House, Portsmouth Hotel, Bowling Green State University, Courthouse again. That's Cleveland Public Hall, Cleveland Yacht Club, Memorial Hall, Columbus, not Columbia, Columbus. Can't read it. Junior high school in Sandusky, Ohio. Toledo Library. Courthouse, Toledo, older, pre 1908. Courthouse, Toledo. Toledo Church. Urbana High School. Courthouse, Warren. That's one. That's St. Joseph School, Wapakoneta. It is now. Warren, Ohio. High Street and Courthouse. That is Memorial Park in Warren, Ohio. Van Wert's, it's library interior, courthouse in Woodsfield. What is this? West Liberty, Ohio. Sandusky again, Sandusky Sloan House, Sandusky Courthouse, Church in Wellington. That Wapakoneta, something street. What's this one? WAUSEON High School. I don't know how to say that one. High school in Wellington, Ohio, Urbana, Ohio. Looks hand colored, is hand colored. It's a school. Public school in Woodsfield. That WAU Wasian School. Warren Church. Is that not how you pronounce it? Wilmington Church. I think it's Wilmington Church. Wilmington High School. Terminal Tower, Cleveland. Post Office, Lima. Street View Courthouse and Pomeroy, Dayton, Ohio City View, Dayton Post Office, Dayton Government Building, Akron, that's the BF Goodrich Rubber Company, OWU Delaware, it's a gymnasium, New Philadelphia, that's First Town Site, Cincinnati or something there, Cleveland. Oh, I thought I pronounced it wrong. Post Office Kenton. What's this? Yeah, Kenton, Toledo, Union Park, Akron, Oxford, Miami University. So there you go. That was a little more here. Coming up, I don't know how long it's been, is a pound of Florida, 17 ounces, 10 ounces of Ohio. 10 ounces is running. Ohio's running. I don't remember. Columbus, Portsmouth, Cleveland, Warren, Cleveland, Mentor, Bowling Green, Springfield, Cincinnati, Portsmouth, all Ohio, Bowling Green, Cleveland, Columbus, don't remember, Sandusky, Toledo, Urbana, Warren, Wapakoneta, something like that. Woodsville, West Liberty, Sandusky, Wellington, Wapakoneta thingy again, Wassa something, Wellington, Urbana High School. That is hand colored. Warren, Postcard Hound, thank you. It's Ohio, PC. I don't hear any more Thunder Boomers. Thank you. Okay, a pound of, finally, a pound of Florida. 17 ounces of Florida. Mm-mm-mm. Big boy. It looks like we got aerial view of Motor Court in Jacksonville. There's Miami, Fort Lauderdale. It's on the back. Seaquarium. I don't remember where that is. Seaquarium in Florida. There's Miami Beach. Miami Beach. Miami Beach. I think that's Miami Beach. That's Miami Beach. Just saw that one. That's Miami. Miami Shores Church. Looks like Miami Beach. Holiday Inn, Miami Beach. Miami Beach. Miami Beach. Looks like that came out of something else. There's Miami Beach, Pierre's, North Miami, not Miami Beach. Pierre's Restaurant and Lounge, Hialeah. That is White Temple Methodist Church in Miami. That is Miami Beach. Miami Beach Casino, swimming pool, large letter chrome. Greetings from there. Busch Gardens, it came out of something else. Well, that's Disney. Okay, well, there's Disney. Silver Spring. What's that? Marine Studios. Old Spanish Sugar Mill. Silver Spring. St. Augustine. Silver Spring. Fort Lauderdale. Bahi Mar. That is Fort Lauderdale. Got to be Miami, right? Miami Beach Hotel or Motel? Hotel. The Pink House. St. Petersburg. Orlando. I think that's Orlando also. That's Coral Gables. That's Miami. That's Passagrille Beach. That's Miami. That's the Swamp, Hollywood. What's this one? Beautiful Cypress Garden. There's Miami. Cypress Gardens, a map. That's Chrome. I don't know where that one was. A couple of those. That is in Silver Spring Motel. Merengue and Pecan, Pelicans, Sarasota, Beach View somewhere. Oh, showing a little leg for those oranges. Showing something else. Crockett Gators, that's Key West. Frostproof. Is it really anymore? Frostproof, Florida. Cabana Inn in Sarasota, a couple of those. The good old oranges and snow. Dania Beach, oranges. Almost said horse racing. That's Dania again. Cypress Gardens, Miami, Warm Springs, White Springs, Coral Gables, Big Tree, Coral Gables, Miami Beach. Can't list that one anymore. Let me see. So Cypress Gardens. I don't know. Cypress Gardens, Orlando, Gary's Duck Inn. Everybody, thanks for coming on in. Pound of Florida, Orlando. Probably Cypress Gardens. West, where is this one? That's St. Petersburg, Treasure Island. Fort Pierce. Apartments in Lauderdale by the Sea. It's on the back. Hollywood, Florida. Hollywood Sunset. Scenic. That is probably Cypress Gardens, right? Yep, Cypress Gardens. Don't know. Looks like these came out of something else. Busch Gardens, I'm guessing. Yeah, Busch Gardens. Busch Gardens. Hollywood, Hollywood, Hollywood by the Sea, Hollywood, Cypress Gardens, Hollywood by the Sea. Another Disney Sunset. That is Hollywood. Shales, Cypress Gardens, Cypress Gardens, Cypress Gardens, Hialeah Park, Hollywood. It's on the back. Everglades of Florida, Night View somewhere, Singing Tower, Miami Beach, Hialeah. Nope, it's Alamar Apartments, Fort Lauderdale, Singing Tower. It's Miami, Miami. Sand in my shoe. There's some tape on that one. Miami, Greyhounds, Sarasota, Bleeding Heart Dove. All these because I got some scenic ones here to and Frostproof again, Singing Tower, Sarasota, and Sarasota. So there you go, 17 ounces of Florida. Everybody, thanks for coming on in. So that I can go back to Dave's box if you want me to after this. Pound of Florida, 17 ounces. We had Jacksonville, we had Miami, a whole bunch of Miami Beach hotels, probably the 50s, 60s. All these. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. Pass Grill. Used to be good money for Pass Grill. 1958 on that. So about 100 and probably 100 to 110 cards. Might be a couple more. A lot of unsleeved. A whole bunch of Cypress Gardens was in here. Got several from the Gary's Duck Inn. Orlando, Cypress Gardens. Ba-doop, ba-doo. Panama, DC. Thank you. Okay, that kills the state. I don't know how long it's been. It's probably been a half hour since I did that. So that was a pound of Florida, Panama. Was that your first purchase? I don't know if it was. If it was, thank you very much. How about you want a pound from Dave's box here? That doesn't sound right. How about a pound Dave's box? Awesome. Thank you very kindly. So this is a pound, just miscellaneous out of Dave's box. Probably going to be a lot of Maine and Mass. We got some Fisher dudes. Probably Maine or Mass. Maine. There's Cape Cod, Boston, Eyre, Mass. East Northfield, Sunapee, New Hampshire, St. Louis, Missouri. Excuse me, St. Louis, Missouri, YMCA. Mount Adams, that's Cincinnati. Auburndale, Mass, a seminary. East Boston Tunnel, Buzzards Bay. Brookline, Mass. Newburyport, Mass. Taunton, Mass. Springfield, Mass. The Armory, high school in Springfield. That's the Eastern States Expo Ground, Springfield, Mass. Boston. That's Cork, Ireland. Milan, Italy. Milan, Italy. Rome, Rome. Vienna, Australia. Vienna, Australia. Moscow, Russia. Same. Moscow, Kremlin, Moscow. St. Petersburg, Russia. Cork, Ireland. London, England. Isle of Wight, Isle of Wight. That's Edinburgh, Scotland. London, England. Henley on the Thames, England. Windsor Castle. That's the Panama. That's a cut in the Panama Canal. There's Cologne, Panama. Soft silver moon lit ripples reflect the soul of the sea. That is deep. Okay. That's Boston Library. That's Boston, Salt Lake City, Wolfboro, New Hampshire, Brewster Free Academy, Thousand Islands, New York, Yonkers, New York, Street View in St. Albany, New York, Alexandria Bay, Thousand Islands, New York, Fort Devens, Mass. Red Cross Building. White Mountains. That's a profile house. New York Central Park. Marble Valley, Rutland, Vermont. Don't know. It's on the back. White Mountains, New Hampshire. Milan. I can't remember. Florence, I think. No. Firenze. Is that Florence? I can't remember. There's Venice. There's Paris. There's Montpelier. Okay, thank you. Haverhill, Mass. Not sure. Probably New Hampshire. Monadnock Mountains, New Hampshire. Meredith, New Hampshire. Bethlehem, New Hampshire. Somewhere in New Hampshire. Matches, Maine. It's a scene in Florida. Magnolia Flowers in Florida. Salt Lake City Highway. Gardner, Mass. Crystal Lake. Isn't that where Jason Voorhees lives? Crystal Lake, Gardner, Mass. Gardner, Crystal Lake, Jason Voorhees. Gardner Boat Club, Gardner, Mass. Got to be Colorado. Tetons. Where's the Tetons? That's Lake Janay. That's Janay's lake. Let me see. Milwaukee Hotel. We got some DC, Water Gap, PA, Fremont, Ohio, Rochester, Minnesota, Lyon, Mass. This is Guards, Whitehall, London. That's DC, 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 Virginia, DC, DC, a lot of DC. The Stonehouse somewhere, more DC. Luck, I don't know where that is. Ludeck, I don't know where that is. Boston, White Mountains, Boston. That's Champlain, Lake Champlain. Vermont, not sure. Colorado, there's Baltimore, Maryland. That is Boston. There's Westa. Holy Cross College. Hokey Scott, hello. We're doing a pound here. Kansas City, Salem, Mass. That's Rutland, Mass. Amesbury, Mass. Watertown, Mass. Still Life. Roxbury, Mass. Don't know. That's Vermont. Smuggler's Notch, Quebec, and DC. Right, thanks for coming on in. There's a pound all over the place, but mostly New England. You'll love it if you like New England. We got Maine Fisher guys, Cape Cod, Boston, Eyre, Mass, St. Louis, Missouri. There we go, two of those. Cincinnati, Mass, Boston, Cape Cod, Brookline, Mass, Newburyport, Mass, Hospital in Taunton, Mass, Armory in Springfield, Boston. We had all these foreign cards. We had Rome, Austria, Moscow, St. Petersburg, Ireland, England, Isle of Wight, Scotland, Windsor Castle. We got the Panama Canal. We had libraries in Boston, Salt Lake City, New Hampshire, New York, Albany, Fort Devens, all these cards. Peter, thank you, Peter. You unlocked something. Hag. Oh, you know what? Here, I haven't done something. Pound. Let me do a everybody giveaway. And then I'll do buyers. I might do two buyers in a row, Peter. Thank you. I almost forgot about the giveaways. You want to keep going with these pounders out of Dave's box? You want me to do something else? I got still have some states available. There's a pound. There's a pound. Man, it's so warm in this house. Okay. This is an old witch house in Salem. Wista, Mount Vernon, Virginia, Detroit, Michigan, Salem Willows, Mass, Salem Willows, Mass, Salem, Mass, Salem, Mass, Salem, Mass, Somerville, Mass, Park, Bombay, so India, West Main Street, Greenfield, Mass. I don't know, it's on the back. East Hampton, Mass. Public Library, Holyoke Public Library. Palmer, Mass. Fall River, Mass. East Hampton, Mass. That is a store in West Mansfield Village, Mount Herman, Mass. Marlborough, Mass. Manchester by the Sea, Boston. That is Johnson, Vermont. I always put in the Johnson drugstore information. That's the Casino Ballroom in Hampton. Lake Canosa, Haverhill, Mass. Mohawk Trail, Berkshire Hills. That is probably Chelsea Fire. Yep, Chelsea Fire. Newburyport, Easton, Mass. A lot of Mass. Amesbury, got a country western type of thing. There's Philly, New Haven, Connecticut, more DC. Haverhill, Mass. Somewhere, I think it's Haverhill, Mass. Same. Plymouth, Mass. Old stuff. Newburyport. Was that a little trolley car in a boat? Chelsea, Mass. Public Library in Boston. Plymouth. Templeton, Mass. Wesley, Mass. Haverhill, Mass. That's Whittier's birthplace. Same thing. Whittier Homestead. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. Same thing. Jeez, there's Boston. Music something. Oh, out backside. What is that? Back there. Look at that. Pigs. You got rooters. We got pigs. We got farm scene. Everybody, thanks for coming on in. Razorback, Florida Razorback. We have some sheep, more sheep. Bath, Maine sheep. Boston sheep. I don't know. Somewhere in Mass. That's White Mountains, New Hampshire, Bethlehem something. Old cars, New Hampshire. Ooh, what is this one? That's New York. That's New York. Oh, there we go. Intercourse, PA. New York. We got the steamer shooting the rapids. St. Louis Rapids. A minute and a half on the everybody giveaway. Big River. Dutch people. Northeast Mass. Fairhaven, Mass. Plymouth, Mass. Best butter in the district. Tower of London. Look at that forehead. Whittier, Webster, Daniel Webster, New Hampshire, New London, Connecticut, DC. That's Leeds. Don't know. It's a radio station. Fort Devens Chapel. Not sure. New Bedford Fort. Boston. Not sure. Tabitha Fairhaven. Gloucester. Looks like Mexico, maybe. Laconia, New Hampshire. Laconia. Oh boy, I don't know. Lake Winnipesaukee, Laconia, Lake Winnipesaukee, same. That's Lakeport, New Hampshire, Bird's Eye View, Lake Winnipesaukee, don't know, same place. Laconia, New Hampshire, Lake Winnipesaukee, There you go. Pound of cards. A lot of New Hampshire, a lot of Mass, and it's running now. It is. Women of again, I got states. Some states, I can just grab a half a pound of something. Whole bunch of Mass, pound of cards. A lot of New Hampshire, a lot of Mass, a lot of old stuff. A lot of pre 1908. Private mailing cards. Got sheeps. Uh, P card, Rich. You got the algorithm working again. Congrats. All those cards right there. So yeah, Paperpalooza this weekend, next weekend coming up. Got stuff loaded. You can go look at that, but I'll have more. I'll be working on that all week. Hand colored cards, street views, mills. Peter, thank you. Large letters. You got 130 of the Hall of Fame cards. Too bad they aren't signed. The plaques. Peter, thank you. Oh, is that what happened? Okay. I'm gonna do a buyer. Cheap little shit cards. Buyers only. You get a bigger stack of shit cards, but I don't know. There's 20 some cards. If you list them all for $6, that's what 100 and it's 100 and some odd dollar listing value. Fee card. Yeah. I also haven't done a show for 2 weeks. Okay, well that's running. Let's see out of this box. I'm gonna grab. There's a different box over here. I'll see what's in here. I'll go down to a half a pound because it's a different box. I don't know what's in here. We'll try this. Maybe it's more gooder. Maybe it's more worser. No, no, I'm all. But again, I got some states back here. If you want to holler out a state, I can see if I have it. This is in Eaglesmere, PA. There's Lake City Courthouse in Florida. It's airline issued American Airlines. Listed 150 airplane cards today. Summit of Pikes Peak, 1908. That's Pennsylvania. Elliott State Park. Guy's dying. Guy clutching his medal. Who is that? Saint something or other. Oh, it's Napoleon. Napoleon's dead. There's that's near Raton, New Mexico. That's Zighaus in Berlin. That is probably State Teacher College, Durant, Oklahoma. That's Boston and Maine, Clinton, Mass, Cohasset, Mass, Cambridge, Mass Government Building. So we're back into Mass. Concord, Concord, Concord. We got advertising right there. What is this? That's Concord, Mass. Charles River, Mass. Looks like a boat club. Cambridge, Mass. Art Museum. Webster, Mass. I refuse to even try. Moonlight on Lake. Waukesha, Washa something. Washicum. Anybody want to touch that? Washicum. Okay. Windmill on Cape Cod. Plymouth. Probably Plymouth. I'll guess that. There's Arlington. I'm going to add some more. I don't like this. New Hampshire, Brussels, Williamsburg, Virginia. That's West Beckley, Mass. West Beckett, something like that. Amherst. There's a blue crab. That's Boston. I don't know. That is Amherst. University of Mass. That's why you don't use rubber bands. Boston. Oh, we got reward card. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, not out of mind. We got some birds. That's Frederick, Maryland. Frederick. Another Frederick. We got some airplanes, a Mazda. Looks like an arts and craftsy style card here. Got like arcade cards. Phillipsburg. What's that? Got a Happy Sun. Corsica, PA. Reciprocal trade. Oh, that's apropos. And Black Bear Cubs. I'm gonna add some more here because I some of those I wasn't too fond of. So, we'll add another that much. Johnstown, PA, Orlando, Florida, Boston, Mass, Boston. That's Prospect Park in PA, Masonic Temple. That is Trading Post in Freeport, Maine. Look at that. That's in Timberline Huskies in Mass. That's a hotel and Redondo Beach and Hotel. Is that Dizzy Gillespie? Nope, Jimmy Carter. Yeah, Dizzy Gillespie and Carter. The little trolley car and Kenny Bunks. The little trolley car, choo choo trains, choo choo trains. That is in Pennsylvania. Hickory Dickory Dock, Storybook Forest, and Ligonier. That's Sioux Falls, South Dakota. PC Hound, you got the buyer's appreciation. Let me write that. Congrats. Well, okay, let's continue. So all these, I'm adding that. That one, that's Holland, Michigan. That's Ann Arbor, Michigan. Don't remember. Didn't look. Dearborn, Michigan. Holland, Michigan. Holland, Michigan. Fushes, probably Michigan if I had to guess. Dearborn, Mackinac Bridge. So it's now probably 10 ounces. Or almost 13. You're welcome. So a little fat. It's 13 ounces. So we had what was that? Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Michigan, probably Michigan, Holland, Michigan. Added all those. We had Johnstown, PA, Florida. And then we had a whole bunch of Mass and Maine, and there's Redondo Beach in California, Dizzy Gillespie, some Choo Choo Train stuff, Ligonier, Storybook Forest, Eagles Mirror, Florida, American airline issued card, Pikes Peak, Panama, thank you. You unlocked something, Sea Hag, so use your coupon. I don't remember when that runs out. Thank you, Panama, DC. I'll run another buyer's giveaway. I think I'll probably be done around 10. Did anybody, I'll pull from this box again. Oh, that's a big fat one again. That's we'll throw one more card in there and make it two more cards, three more cards to make it. It's over 12 ounces now. Different box, half a pound. It's 12 ounces, but I'm going Palermo, foreign. I don't know. It's foreign. There's Nuremberg. Colored Caves. I don't know. That looks hand colored. Winchester. I think that's foreign. Cairo, maybe? Don't know. Yeah, Cairo. Choo Choo Train. That is Manchester, Vermont. I don't know. It's on the back. Oh, Kitty Cat. Pan American Union Building. To My Valentine. Covered Bridge. Looks like a cave. Spiegel Grove. I don't know where that is. Fremont, Ohio. Love from Texas. San Antonio, Texas. Surfing in Texas. San Antonio, Texas. Little something there. Okay. That looks like Greece. A little bigger card there. Lookout Mountain. We have Harrisburg. That's Colorado. There's a bird. Pittsburgh, Chicago, Colorado, Altoona. There's just a regular photograph, 1947. Just some pretty ladies there. That's Rocky Mountain National Park. Schroeder, that's Milwaukee. What is that? Detroit. There's Peanuts and Dixie. Sugar Ray Leonard and Reagan. Don't know that guy. Prime Minister of Nigeria. Is that the Nigerian prince that we have all heard about? He still has my money. We don't like that one. Vineyard, Mass, Cape Cod. That's Cape Cod. Cape Cod. That's Seattle, Washington. Oakland, California. That's DC. Pittsfield, Mass. It's cut off on the bottom. Just miscut. Baltimore. Portland, Maine. Don't know. Los Angeles. Cincinnati, Ohio. Dixonville Notch. That's Davy Lopez, baseball player. That is Odessa, Texas. Johnstown Hospital, largest cereal plant. That's the Red Wing Stadium in Rochester, New York. Mexico, probably Wisconsin, Harrisburg, Virginia, busy person correspondence. Real photo unknown. Real photo unknown. Crease across the bottom for that dude. Real photo. Poinsettias, Canada. Nova Scotia. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Zurich, covered bridge. Pan American building. Just the, well, you get the cover for that. Milan, San Antonio, South Dakota, Foreign, Gettysburg, Black Hills, South Dakota, rodeo time in, doesn't say, just rodeo time, Alexandria, Virginia, Eagle River, Wisconsin, Virginia, Salt Lake City, Pilgrim Memorial. That one's been trimmed, so, well, if it's been trimmed, I'll add this then. I don't know. Probably foreign. Japan, don't know. It's a coffee shop. I don't know. Well, you get this stuff. Newport, Rhode Island, Vanderbilt. So I added a couple more. Ooh, it's warm. So it's like 13 ounces now. That's shipping as a half-pound lot. We had foreign, we had Cairo, choo-choo trains, kitty cats, Valentine's, covered bridges, Texas. That's some Texas cards. Greece, Harrisburg, PA. Rooster, Chicago, just a regular photograph. We got some presidents, Cape Cod, California, Pittsfield, Mass, Maine, Simply Sue. I got to give away a couple real photos. Simply Sue. We'll get that here in a second. We had Wisconsin, all these cards. There's got to be a couple bucks in there somewhere. Still going. I'm gonna see if I can do two things at once. Still flip card and write Simply Sue. Margo, thank you. Nope, there we go. Okay, we'll get it here. Simply Sue, you got again stack of 20 some cards, maybe more. That's Margo. You got this mess here. I mean, these lovely cards. Thank you. You want me to keep going with that? Again, I got states. I don't know what I got, but I got states. You want another Pennsylvania? See, if I do Pennsylvania, how about New York? Even though I've been grabbing from this. You want New York? Sure. Half a pound. I should do a pounder. Here's 11 ounces of somewhere. Blue Mountain Lake. Blue Mountain Lake in New York. So 11 ounces in New York. You got a real photo. Real photo of the Statue of Liberty. Blue Mountain Lake. Nice little cabin scene. Bolton, New York. See, I've been listing stuff like this for 11 bucks. 12 bucks. Deception Pass State Park. Don't know. Scenic. Briarcliff Manor. Car going up Mount Beacon. Church in Bainbridge, New York. That is Bolton Landing. Admin Building, Bath, New York. Probably the same. Beacon, New York. Incline Plane. New York Hotel. Brooklyn High School. Hotel Empire. Looks like New York City. Times Building. Everybody, thanks for coming on in. 11 ounces of New York. New York City. Flatiron Building. Hotel Astor, Brooklyn Bridge, don't know. Hotel or something. President Roosevelt's home in Oyster Bay, Long Island, New York City. Got the Flatiron Building again, Union Square. U.S. Treasury, Sub Treasury in New York City. This is Post Office Stapleton, Staten Island, New York somewhere, probably City. State Building in New York City. Looks like a hotel, Wellington, New York City. City Hall. Times Square, Radio City Music Hall, Hudson Tunnel thingy, Naval History, New York, the Waldorf Astoria, Elevated Railroad, Statue of Liberty, another real photo. Statue of Liberty, Statue of Liberty, Statue of Liberty, same. Real photo. So what, four real photos of Statue of Liberty? Get it now before France takes it back. Here we go. New York's running 11 ounces, real photo, Statue of Liberty, Blue Mountain Lake, little cabin thingy there. Briarcliff Manor, Mount Beacon, Bath, Beacon, then Brooklyn, and a whole bunch of New York City, all these New York City cards. Staten Island, New York City, Radio Music City Hall, City, then all these Statue of Liberty, another real photo. Statue of Liberty, Statue of Liberty, Statue of Liberty, Statue of Liberty. And I think we end on two more real photos. Yep. There you go. That was New York. I think I'm going to torment you all with Iowa. Stamp Whiz. Thank you, Stamp Whiz. Unless someone says something different, who doesn't want a half a pound of Iowa? Bueller? Anybody want to say anything? Oh, you want West Point? I don't know. You want me to stay in New York? Here, let me see. That's a lot. It's a lot of New York City. New York City. Yeah, it looks like all New York City almost. Oh, here, let me go toward the back. Kentucky. Let me see. Do I have Kentucky? Holy shit, I do have Kentucky. I'm gonna do yes, I have. I'm gonna do 11 ounces of Kentucky next, but or like 11 ounces of New York. Let's see what's in here. I think it's not the city. Man, I need a fan down here. I know I'm bitching too much tonight, but that's just. What's that? What? 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 No one else has what? Oh, 11 ounces of Kentucky, or this is Brooklyn, Kentucky. That's Johnstown, New York. Lake Huka, New York. Plattsburgh, Endicott Church. Medina. Is that funky cold Medina Church? This is Buffalo, Old Fort Niagara, Columbia University, Keysville High School. This is New York. Kingston, New York, Old Senate House, Owenetta State Normal School. I don't know if it's in here or not. I did a quick flip. Huh. Bronx Park, New York, Syracuse, Jamestown, Sheldon Hall, Chautauqua Lake, Stissing, Stissing, Lake and Mountain, Pine Plains, New York. Never heard of it. Yacht Lake Central Park. That's a small yacht. Oh, little yacht. Oh yeah, I don't know if they're in here or not. There's Buffalo. That's where McKinley died. Thousand Islands, Brockton, New York. There's Buffalo. Glen Falls, Geneva, Golf Links and Country Club. Fisher's Island Boat Landing, Gloversville Library, Gloversville Mountain Lake, Waverly Baptist Church. At least it's not New York City. 11 ounces of Kentucky coming up next. Olean, New York, Lawn Park, Statue of Liberty. That is Eastman Theater. So we're back. There's Ithaca. Deposit Library and Deposit. Looks like New York City, Rochester Masonic Temple. There's a River, New York, Bethel, Brooklyn, Poughkeepsie Vassar College. There's a Bull. West. Oh, there's one West Point. There's U.S. Hotel, Thayer, West Point. What's that? Fort Ticonderoga, the Hippodrome, Sydney, New York, Floral Park, Kingston Point, New York, Flower Flag, Ithaca Lodge, Port Jervis, or yeah, I think that's it. Elmira, Coventry. What was that? A church in Convent, maybe. That'd probably be a better word. This is a church in Rome. Looks like some caverns. There's Washington Hall, West Point, Watertown, Woodruff Public Square, Watkins Glen. We might be missing out. Watkins Glen, Westfield or West Winfield, Memorial Park, West Winfield, Watertown, Whitesville, New York. Some cows. The Cow Palace, Whitesville. I guess that's the Cow's Palace. West Winfield, White Plains, Youngstown, New York City. More Statue of Liberty. Oh, and two more real photos. Well, there you go. 6 to 8. Maybe I went. What's my usually? Well, it's a half a pound. And the Kentucky's coming up next, and it's it's 11 ounces, but I'll run it. Well, wait, what do we got here? Lake Keuka, Plattsburgh, Endicott, Medina, Buffalo, Fort Niagara, New York City, Keysville, Kingston, Owenetta, I think that's how you say it. Bronx Park. I guess these aren't the good ones. Thousand Island, better than New York City, isn't it? Brockton, Buffalo, Glens Falls, Geneva, Fisher's Island, Gloversville, Waverly, getting tired. There you go, Simply Sue. Thank you, Soup. That was New York. Huh. Didn't I do a topic lot that was all West Point? Like a couple months, obviously sometime since last October when I got all these cards. 11 ounces of Kentucky. 11 ounces of Kentucky. I'm starting to get drained here. Give me a second. Maybe some water. It's also warm in this freaking house. Don't forget, Paperpalooza, week from today. I'll be an hour into my show, and I'll hopefully go a little longer. So Paperpalooza next weekend. I'm on Saturday at 9 o'clock. Anchor. Probably do a couple hours. Kentucky, Cave County chairlift. We have. Well, I think I did pull a lot out to do a topic lot, unless it's still upstairs in the box. But I don't remember seeing West Point. I think I've already run it sometime over the last several months. Mass Jump at Fort Campbell, Kentucky. This is Bardstown, Kentucky. Bardstown, Kentucky. Wolf Creek Dam, Lake Cumberland. This is Mammoth Cave National Park. Mammoth Cave. Watch it all be crappy. Mammoth Cave. I may have a lot of Kentucky, but it's shit. Mammoth Cave, Mammoth Cave, Mammoth Cave. Is that where it came? Maybe that's what it was. I know I had them. Mammoth Cave. Boy, a lot of Mammoth Cave. Kentucky Capitol. Daniel Boone's grave. Beautiful Breaks Interstate, Kentucky, Virginia. That's Lookout Mountain. Lover's Leap. Probably the same thing. That's what my guess is. That's Breaks Interstate Park, Kentucky, Virginia. Same thing. There's a moonshine still in Park, Breaks Park, Frankfort, Kentucky, Capitol, Old State House. That's the State House. Frankfort. That's the Anchor Inn Motel, Frankfort. Through three of those. Overlook Terrace, Pinnacle. That is Murray Plaza in Murray, Kentucky. Boone Tavern Hotel in Brea. Moore's Motel, Brea, whatever. Another motel in Elizabethtown. There's Harrodsburg, same thing. That's a Pioneer Memorial State Park, a whole bunch of those. Some locks at was that Gilbertsville? I'm getting tired. This might be the last slide. Anybody need like, oh my God, I can't go to bed without it. I'm getting really tired. There's another giveaway for everybody. This is some ferry bridge. That is the Egner's Ferry Bridge. Beautiful lake, Kentucky Lake. What's this one? Greetings from Land Between the Lakes. We have Buffalo. Why is that? Land Between the Lakes. Lake Barkley. So this could be Kentucky or Tennessee. Saw that one. Tobacco in Kentucky. Oh, hey, how about Maryland? There's a Maryland card. Lexington, Kentucky Peacock Cottages. Nice linen motel type of card. Goshen. Calumet Farms. Calumet Farms. Was that Almahurst Farm? Federal Hill, not sure. Bardstown. This is Bardstown again. Mammoth Cave. So yeah, I may have a lot again, but I think there might be crap. Hopkinsville. That's the Waddington Rock Motel. Two of those. Paducah, Market House Museum, Paducah, Louisville, Bird's Eye View, Covington Hospital, Wigwam Village, Horse Cave, Kentucky, Somerset, Kentucky, Hotel Beecher, Scenic Greetings from Calhoun. Is that what we're doing? I didn't bet this year. Egner Ferry Bridge again. Paducah Courthouse, School of Practical Nurses. That's headquarters of Glasgow. I don't know if that's Kentucky or not. Lexington Hospital, Mammoth Cave, Tobacco Field in Kentucky. Probably Mammoth Cave, probably the same thing. Covington, unless it's something else. Oh, yeah, see, it's Cincinnati from Covington. Oh, there's Covington. Okay. There's a QSL card, Kentucky Charlie. Lawrence, Kentucky, Louisville. Let me see. Oh, crap. I do. You know what? I have some Star Wars stuff. The Galt House. Is that John Galt? Louisville. Louisville Church. High School in Corbin. There you go. Running track in. That's Lexington. That's different. There you go. Kentucky Derby, Louisville. We have the Greyhound Terminal in Louisville. Oh, yeah. That's cool. You're spending it? Cumberland Gap, Tennessee, VA, Kentucky, and that thing near it's Tennessee, Kentucky, Virginia. My gosh, I hit the wall. So 11 ounces of that. So we had mostly Kentucky, I think. Fort Campbell, big lake and dam. We had a whole bunch of Mammoth Cave stuff. Is that exciting? We had these overlooks. Breaks Park, Frankfurt, I think, was in here. We had some motels, Pinnacle, more motels, Harrodsburg, same thing. Stamp Wiz, thank you. My goodness, hit the freaking wall, Stamp Whiz. When you hit the wall, there's no better thing to do than what? I don't know. Oh my goodness. You want some Illinois? Holy shit, I got Louisiana? Nah, you don't want Louisiana. What do you want? Anybody state? I should just do this to get rid of it. I'm doing this to get rid of it. 18 ounces. It's all Utah. It's all Utah. A lot of Salt Lake City. It's a pound and 2 ounces. All Utah. All Utah. I'm getting rid of it. Cheap. Cheap, cheap, cheap. I'll even run it at a half pound for $8. There you go. It's running. It's not all. There's Zion National Park, all Utah. Simply Sue got the giveaway. This is all Utah, $8. Not all Salt Lake City, but a lot. Got some parks. Brigham Young. Anybody? Yeah, a pound and 2 ounces of Utah. A lot of Salt Lake City, other places. Look at that place. That's oh, that's Vermont. Well, you got Vermont in there too. So hey, you got extra stuff. All those cards, a pound, 2 ounces. Get it out of my house. Okay, let me do a buyers. Simply Sue, you did get that giveaway. So all these, that's pound, 2 ounces. I'm not flipping through it again. Thank you. So this is Goose Sue. That was a giveaway. Simply Sue. And then I know who he is. Doesn't look like it, but I know who you are. There you go. Last lot. What can I do real quick? Hold on. Let's do a pound of this. It's been sitting down here. 1 pound, 2 ounces. Boobs. Bobs. I don't have bobs. This is foreign. That's all foreign. A whole bunch of real photos in there. Bobs. Bobs. But then the BOBS, yours got muted. So some real photos. This is foreign. Oh, there's some staining. Pound, 2 ounces. Another real photo. Real photo. Real photo. Foreign. Japan. Looks like more Japan. Japan. Is that a real photo? Might be a real photo, or it might be a printed card. I can look. Yeah, they flagged it. I think that is a real photo. I think it is. I didn't see squiggles. A real photo. This is a pound of foreign. There's a real photo. Real photo. Real photo. Real photo. What do we got? I don't know. It's foreign. There's another real photo. Real photo. Just to get rid of it. It's a pound. This is gonna be the last lot. I'm gonna pull the buyer's appreciation giveaway. That's a real photo. Don't know where. You can easily find that. Don't know. Foreign. That's a real photo. That's a real photo. That's a real photo. Somewhere, mountains. Some of this place that has mountains. Last lot. Tours, Paris, Versailles. Somewhere, I don't know. I just got real tired. Carlisle's house. Probably UK. Ooh, damage on that one. You take the good, you take the bad. There's real photos. Yeah, I think so. What is going on? Hold on. Hold on. I don't like what's going on here. So we're gonna add another. We're adding more cards. Foreign. There are some chippy corners. Real photo. I'm gonna run. Oh, I'm not running this as a half pound. I'll tell you that, because it's about a pound plus. Last lot. That's real. I'm just getting rid of it. Another real photo. So there's probably what, 15, 20 real photos. Boob. Okay, yeah, because I had that one. Real photo, real photo. I don't know why Bob Acapulco. Yeah, I can't even say it. Tired. Real photo. I just smelled something hot. Crap. I'm glad I'm ending because now I got to go smell. I'm smelling heat. There's some chippy corners, some tape. It's over a pound. I got to get going here. I don't know where this came from. I am too tired. But let me see. What's this weigh now? Oh, it's a pound and a half. Pound and a half. All foreign. There's some chippy stuff in here. Some tape. There's a decent amount of real photos. Right there. Do. Pound and a half. There's some tape, some real photos, some corners are missing, but take the crap out. Probably still got some decent amount of cards like that. And shit in that. All those cards. I don't even know where that is. Luzerne. I gotta go find out what's smelling warm. I need to shut the fan off. The fan's been running for a day. Oh, see, I just broke something. Callie, I broke a card. So I'll throw some more cards in there. Thank you, Kelly. 5 seconds on the buyer's appreciation giveaway. And I'll be back Saturday for Paper Palooza. Margot, you got that. Let me do that first. Thank you, everybody. I don't know who to raid, and that was just 207 Surf. Pack everything up tomorrow. We're going to raid someone. I don't know who. Thank you, everybody. I just got real freaking tired. Warn a bit. Have we done Warn a bit? Oh, yeah. Warn a bit or J-Hoke? You tell me. Warn a bit or J or Selling's my name. I don't know them. Oh, yeah, here's someone with two. We're going to two. Thanks, everybody.